Welcome back to Andersen Acres. Today we're diving into one of the most jaw-dropping rabbit breeds in the world, the Continental Giant. These rabbits are famous for their massive size, calm personalities, and downright astonishing presence, but they aren't a breed to take on lightly. So let's get into everything you need to know about where they come from, what they're like, what they need, and whether one of these gentle giants belongs in your own hobby farm. The Continental Giant, sometimes called the German giant, traces its roots back to Europe, primarily Belgium and Germany. It is widely believed to have been descended from the old, oversized lines of Flemish giants that were selectively bred for greater body length, heavier bone structure, and more efficient meat and fur production. The breed was officially standardized in Europe more than a century ago, with references appearing as early as the late 1800s. Today, Continental Giants are fully recognized by the British Rabbit Council, but interestingly are not recognized by the American Rabbit Breeders Association, which means you won't see them competing in ARBA shows. Despite that, they are extremely popular in the UK and scattered across Europe, and they've developed a devoted niche following in North America where they're kept as pets, breeding stock, and conversation-starting farm mascots. A Continental Giant in full maturity is a body of superlatives. Adults commonly weigh between 13 and 18 pounds, but many surpass 20 pounds with exceptional individuals famously reaching over 50 pounds. Their length can be just as astonishing. The longest recorded Continental Giant stretched more than 4 feet from nose to tail. They have a long, powerful body, thick bone density, and large hindquarters that give them a surprisingly athletic outline for a breed known primarily for its size. Their ears alone can measure over 7 inches, adding even more to their already imposing silhouette. Coat colors are diverse and include white, black, blue, agouti, opal, steel, and broken patterns. Their fur is dense and plush, though not particularly long, and it sheds seasonally like most standard-coated rabbits. Despite their size, Continental Giants are widely celebrated for their temperament. Many owners describe them as calm, patient, and surprisingly affectionate. A true gentle giant type. They're curious and enjoy interaction, but they're not typically hyper or skittish. Because of their size, they are often more confident and less reactive to environmental noise than the smaller breeds. However, their temperament is strongly shaped by early handling. A poorly socialized Continental Giant can become difficult to manage simply because of its weight and strength, so responsible breeders put a lot of focus on gentle daily human interaction from birth onward. When it comes to housing, Continental Giants need more space than almost any other domestic rabbit. These are not rabbits that can comfortably live in a basic hutch or compact cage. They need room to stretch, hop, and flop without bumping into walls, and they do best in large, secure pens or free-roam setups. Many owners dedicate an entire shed, barn section, or indoor room to a single giant rabbit. Flooring is especially important. Their weight puts added pressure on their joints and feet, so wire-bottomed cages are completely inappropriate for this breed. Solid flooring with soft bedding, straw, or rubber mats helps protect them from sore hocks, a condition that giant rabbits are particularly prone to. Dietary needs for Continental Giants aren't different, but the quantity is. Their digestive system still relies on a hay-first diet, but they eat enormous amounts of it. Fresh greens and high-quality pellets are still essential, but owners should expect significantly higher feed costs and much larger daily hay consumption compared to your more regular rabbit breeds. Fresh water availability is also crucial, as their size means they dehydrate faster than expected, especially in warm weather. Health-wise, Continental Giants have some unique concerns. First, their lifespan is generally shorter than that of a smaller rabbit. Around 4 to 5 years is average, though some well-cared-for Continental Giants do live longer. Their size makes them more vulnerable to joint and skeletal issues, particularly arthritis in your older rabbits. Heat sensitivity is another major concern. Their large bodies and dense coats makes them prone to overheating. Foot problems such as sore hocks can develop quickly if they are kept on hard floor or abrasive flooring. Like all rabbits, they are also susceptible to dental disease, But with giants, symptoms can sometimes be harder to notice early simply because everything is proportionally bigger. Regular vet care, plenty of space, and proper flooring make a tremendous difference in their overall health. Because of their sheer size and amount of space and feed they require, continental giants are not the right rabbit for every home or every farm. They are wonderful companions for people who want a laid-back, interactive rabbit that behaves like a medium-sized dog rather than a traditional bunny. They suit hobby farmers with ample space, indoor and outdoor setups, and the physical ability to handle a rabbit that may weigh as much as a small child. They can be excellent pets for older kids and teens who understand how to support a rabbit's body properly and who won't attempt to lift one improperly. On the other hand, families with toddlers and people with limited living space, or really anyone unable to manage the cost and physical care involved, should avoid this breed. Continental giants are extraordinary animals, but they need extraordinary accommodations. In the end, continental giants are a breed that inspires awe. Their size alone is enough to draw attention, but it's their gentle personalities and striking appearance that make them such beloved members of many farms and homes. They require more care, more space, and more planning than standard rabbits, but for the right person, they are a deeply rewarding addition to a hobby farm. You might want to think about it. Now that's about it for us here today at Andersen Acres. If you've ever met a truly giant rabbit, or if you're thinking about getting one, I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments. We'll see you tomorrow.